So for an art project, we're going to do a collage. And a collage is simply when you make a picture using a whole bunch of different materials. And this collage is going to be a nighttime scene, a dark and stormy night, full of clouds and lightning and rain and wind. So for a collage, we need lots of different materials. We'll have a black piece of construction paper as our nighttime background, maybe a couple pieces of silver tin foil, some tissue or crepe paper, I've got it in black and blue, some construction paper in different colors, purples, blues, grays, some paint in different colors, some cotton balls, but a sparkly pipe cleaner will make a nice lightning bolt, maybe a bit of chalk, and of course paint brushes, glue that's mixed with water, just straight standard glue. And I'll need some scissors. I've got a couple of fancy cut design scissors that make wavy lines when you cut. And I've got my regular pair of scissors as well. So lots of different materials that we're going to add together to make a stormy night scene. Okay, let's get started. So I think first thing I want to do is just maybe draw a few clouds in some different colors. Make these flat bottom clouds. Do some in purple, maybe make some clouds in blue, and some clouds in gray. I'm going to use a pair of my wavy scissors to cut these out. I think I'll take some of my tin foil and kind of crumple it up. Maybe flatten it down a little bit. Try and make sure the silvery side is out. I'll take some of my liquid glue and let's glue these down. This will be my sky up here and my land will be down here. I'll put one up here. One over here. And I've got my clouds here too, so let's put some glue on my clouds and glue them on. Okay, let's add some cotton balls next. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue straight on the paper here and there. I'll move them all around the place. So just putting some glue there, and then when I take my cotton balls, I'm just going to pull them and stretch them apart, just like clouds are pulled and stretched. Put it right on top of the glue. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to add in some ground area here. So I think with my paintbrush and some water, I think I'm going to add in some blue waves. And it doesn't matter if this doesn't show up very well because, remember, this is a dark, stormy night. I think I might even take a bit of crayon and get some crayon in here as well. The whole idea of collage is to use lots and lots of different materials. And I think I'll have some land. So maybe some green, And again, it doesn't matter that the colors are dark. This is a nighttime scene, so colors don't show up very well at night anyways. I might add some grass coming out here. Maybe with my chalk, I'll add some of the white foam of the water. I'm going to add a tree in. I'm not going to add a tree that stands tall and straight. Instead, my tree is bent over from the wind. So let's make a tree trunk that's really bent over. Maybe some of its leaves blowing off in the wind. And let's use some crepe paper just to give it some different texture. Cut some more clouds out. Okay, and I'll add a little bit of glue here and there and put on my crepe paper. Lots of layers makes it really effective. I'll use my chalk and I'm going to draw on some wind lines. Of course you can't see wind, but as an artist you might draw these little lines here to show wind. I take my glue and water mixture. This is mainly glue, but it's got a little water just to dilute it a bit. Put some of that on a paintbrush. And I'm going to just paint some glue going this way, the same direction as the wind. But just some streaks of it. I can take maybe some blue sparkles. This will become the rain that's coming down, like a big rainstorm. I think last we'll add a couple of lightning bolts. So I'm going to take my sparkly pipe cleaner, cut it in half. I'm going to give it some zigzag bends like a lightning bolt. What we'll do is we'll stick those underneath the clouds there and add some glue to glue them down. So maybe a nice glob of glue underneath this. Put it there, push it down. Maybe one underneath this black cloud too. Want to darken up the sky a little bit more. I can go back to my paints. Maybe get some black. Just add some streaks of black here and there. Here we have a collage with lots of different materials put together to make a dark and stormy night. Now I just have to put it on my drying rack to let it dry, and then afterwards I can shake off the extra sprinkles. There we go, a dark and stormy night collage.